Hello, my love. How are you today? Today's reading has a lot of depth to it. It has a lot of, this is like your initiation. When I was meditating, the divine was showing me depictions of large crowds and people partying, and a few people receiving specific callings from those crowds to where they walked away from the crowd and it was like their soul just like lit up, and they heard something and they had to go towards what they heard, what they believed, what they know to be true. And in walking away from these crowds, they walked away from old ideologies, old senses of self. And on this journey, I was shown it was a very lonely journey. They were ostracized. They were left out. There was a lot of dark nights of the soul. There was intense emotional reactions and feelings, depression, anger, restlessness, listlessness, like this not being able to sleep. Like really, it was a fucking battle. And as they walked towards their soul's calling, their soul's purpose, it was not an easy journey, but I did begin to see a change. They began to have these moments of realization and understanding that what they were going through, it was all for a higher purpose, higher calling. And those individuals, the divine took and consecrated them, ordained them to be leaders, teachers, speakers, mentors, whatever that fucking looks like, And it was as if there had been and I don't understand this phrase, right? But I heard tectonic plate shift. I don't know what that means, but a tectonic plate shift has happened in those people. And there's this feeling of recalibration. Because what was coming after their designated anointing, their designated calling, they were being chosen to lead people out of darkness. And then in this vision, I went back and I saw these crowds, and all of a sudden they were plagued with famines, fires, floods, so much fucking chaos. And there was people who were originally called but did not answer the calling, and they were experiencing the worst side effects in that chaos. This reading is for those who are called. It's not going to be for everybody. If it resonates for you, I love that. Take it as you will. But you're being called as the leader. You had to forsake some things in your life. You had to learn to choose you. You had to walk away from some things. Maybe it was relationships. I'm getting a lot of relationships ended. Oh, fuck me. A lot of relationships have ended. And that's not just intimate relationships. That's relationships as a whole. Maybe, co-worker relationships, friendships, partnerships. There was a complete deconstruction of these things. And that had to happen. You had to learn to be fulfilled on your own, so then you could lead people to their own fulfillment. You were being called. Okay, I'm hearing this right now. I'm hearing, meet me at the ancient tree. Meet me at the ancient tree. What the fuck does that mean? Meet me at the ancient tree where wisdom is imparted to me. What the fuck? You're being called for higher purpose, higher understanding, higher awareness. Consciousness is shifting. Things are changing. You're being asked to remind people not to be irrational at this time, to not go all in on things that give extreme pleasure, it's like whatever is giving an extreme emotion, be careful, because the opposite could be true. There's like this, you are the beacon, you are the lighthouse in the storm. Everything that has happened has been divine. It's a synchronization. It is a, you are the hero. You've been on your hero's journey. Like, this hasn't been easy, but you've been experiencing a lot. I'm hearing Saturn return. I don't really understand that dynamic of a Saturn return. I think it's like a particular age or whatever it is. It's something, you're coming back. There's this energy of you coming back, knowing who you are. Fakes are being exposed right now. People who pretended, grifters, I'm hearing, are exposed. People are waking up, a higher level of consciousness. The seeds that you've planted, this hero's journey has been so fucking unkind, but you've never lost sight of what was at the other end. The divine is reminding you that the seeds that you've planted, that everything that you have gone through will bear fruit in its season. And I'm telling you right now is that fucking season. Right now is your season of purpose. Right now is your season of planning. Yes, we're going to leave behind that anxiety, that worry, that paranoia, that fear. You have learned to nurture yourself. You have become a parent to yourself in so many ways. You have learned to love. Do you see how this looks like a little child and this looks like a mama, and she's just nurturing? And how they even felt. Like, you have conquered your anxieties. You've conquered your fears. Yes, you might have flare-ups every now and again, but there's a feeling here of you loving yourself and letting go of people who were supposed to love you, who did not show up in your life in the capacity that they were supposed to show up. There is a unbecoming to become. You are reclaiming your purpose. I am hearing even in your DNA, you do not even, it's like biologically, the people who bore you are not even really your parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, make that make sense, right? I know that sounds a little fucking weird and crazy, but it's like, yes, they were the individuals that came into your life, but they are not the individuals that are going to carry you through life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby. Come here. Here, Mama's doing a reading, okay? Come here. Hi, my little bug.
Mommy.
What I'm also being told right now is the money that you are going to be required to have is going to be provided to you. The knowledge that you're going to need, look at her, she's reading a book. The knowledge, the wisdom, everything that you need for this next chapter in life is going to be provided for you. This is not a chapter where it's like you can't take the past to the present, my love. You can't carry people with you anymore. You have to understand, people-pleasing tendencies have got to go. Placating people has got to go. As the sense of like being comfortable, it's like your comfortability levels, everything has to change. Yeah, it feels like these people are going to come against you, maybe speak out against you and be like, you know what, they're just this, they're just that, they're so full of shit, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. How dare they forget me? How dare they forget where they come from? Listen, don't even respond to that, okay? The divine is going to make sure you have people in your life who are going to nurture you and who are going to pour back into you. You are on your hero's journey, and everything that you need to lead and to succeed is absolutely going to be provided for you. Even the people, the strategic placement of people, the divine is setting up specific people in your life right now who you are going to meet organically, who are going to help you fulfill your mission. It is like, yeah, Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. Don't lose sight of your tasks. There's going to be a lot of things that come at you, a lot of offers that come at you. You have to be intentional about what you want, about where you want to go. Balance yourself. Wow. Balance is needed at this time. And you are fixing to lead, my love. There's a lot of masculine energy coming through right now, leading from positions of power and authority. You have learned the dynamics of knowing the importance of emotions, knowing the importance of communication, knowing the importance of action, and knowing the importance of, it's almost like financial importance as well. You have done the things. You are now standing in your emperor energy. This is where your hero's journey led you to be the fucking emperor. Maybe you never wanted to be an emperor. Maybe you never wanted to be a leader. But that's who really the divine calls. Because I have found in my life that people who are they want to be the leader, they want to do the thing, they are generally the people who are reaching for that leadership position from a very egotistical standpoint. And if they become the leader, as some of them do, if they become the leader, they make life a fucking living hell for everyone around them. The leaders are divinely called, strategically placed. And if someone is trying to come against your leadership, they will be dealt with. Yeah, absolutely. Stay rooted, grounded. You are showing up as an earth guardian. Mother Earth energy can be very, very significant to you. You are literally, when you walk into certain places and certain spaces, you raise the frequency. You raise the vibration. Eagles could be significant to you here. I'm hearing Arabian Nights. That could be significant to you as well. Tapestry is significant here. Fabrics are significant here. What is the things called? It's like wind chimes. Dream catchers, wise one, grow within your current situation. You are the wise one, animal guardian. Trust your instincts. Wow. Autumn. Release the old and rest. Oh my goodness. By autumn time frame, you're going to be a completely different person. Life is going to look completely different. This is definitely for those who are seeing a lot of black birds. Animal guardians, trust your instincts. Yeah, there is a feeling here of you might find yourself being drawn to more animals being drawn to you, or you being drawn to particular animals. Maybe you're seeing a recurring animal. Maybe your spirit guides are showing up in specific ways. Like right now, as I'm looking at this, my spirit guides, I have a spirit animal named Jewel. She is an owl. And then also with oh my gosh, I didn't see that before. There's a panther here as well. I've never saw the panther. Oh my God. Support that you've never known or you've never perceived as coming in is coming in for you. I'm telling you, we got 3 black birds, 3 black birds, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Something significant is happening, changing, transforming. Stay rooted and grounded, babes. There's a lot coming in for you. Believe in the impossible. The impossible is getting ready to unfold in your life. Release the need for perfectionism. I'm telling you, perfectionism is a motherfucking plague on this planet. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody ever been perfect. We destroy ourselves trying to obtain something that is not even obtainable. It's not even real. And by the way, who the fuck wants to be perfect? Not me. Not me. Well, it's a good thing because I ain't fucking perfect. But it's just like, listen, Linda. That's just, perfection is a box. Perfection is a prison. We don't need that shit. We're human. We are fallible. We are not infallible beings. Allow yourself to be imperfect. Allow yourself to feel, to emote, to be human. Embrace the interior winter. Yeah, embrace all your emotions. You're not perfect. You're not going to be always sunshine and rainbows and you're not going to be that. Sometimes you got to get a little attitude and you got to get a little bite to you. Tell these motherfuckers off, okay? Like, hello. Get a little in your step, you know? You can't just be all like soft and gentle. Hi, I love you. It's great to see you. You know, sometimes you gotta get a little attitude, and that's okay because it's all about balance. Yes, it's all about balance. This hero journey is knowing how to read the room, knowing what you need to offer the world in the times that you need to offer them. Yes, my love. You are being divinely called, divinely chosen. You are the prophet. You are the seer. You are the oracle, the high priestess. Whatever verbiage you want to use, you are called. You know you are called. If you're seeing this message, you know you are called. This ain't no joke, honey. This ain't no joke. It's time for you to align with your divine calling. If you are already not in that process, it's time for you to start leaving the crowd and start going to your divine calling. Okay? There's a purpose. There's a purpose for your presence in this community right now. Community could be very significant here. There's something about you being maybe outside of the community, maybe you having to lead in a way. People might not accept you at first, but that is okay because they never really accept. It's funny because you know that thing that says, you know how Jesus was as a prophet, right? He was never accepted in his own hometown. Sometimes people, listen, I ain't never going back to my hometown. Well, that's a lie. I might one day. I just Trauma triggered, can't do it right now. Maybe when I've healed more, but there's a feeling of people from your past not accepting you and might trying to throw like shade on who you are now as this divine called individual. Fuck them. It's just noise, just gnats. Let it go. Monitoring spirits, monitoring energies. We don't fucking need it. Okay? Let it go. Do you, boo. Walk into the calling because you know you're called. Don't let anyone else shake you, and they will. Be so rooted in yourself. Be so secure in yourself that no one can shake you from the calling that the divine has for you. Go to the divine in prayer. If you have questions, go to the divine in prayer. Ask the questions. Ask for guidance. Ask the divine to set you up with people who can help you, who can support you, who can pour into you. Okay? You're gonna make it. You're gonna be a fucking phenomenal leader. Okay, Hercules is what I'm hearing right now. Hercules. You're gonna be fine. All things. I love you. You're amazing. Keep shining. Keep doing what you do.